Hello world, welcome back to Agile on the Trail. I am Voices. All right, so we are heading out of the Smokies today. In fact, I'm less than 5 miles from Davenport Gap. Davenport Port? That doesn't sound right. Anyways, back with the Tramley, we did 20.3 miles yesterday. That is our first time exceeding 20 miles in a single hiking day. And if I'm not looking at the camera too much, Derek, it's because I got to keep my eyes on where I'm placing my feet. Terrain is rocky. We have a very consistent light sprinkle. And the only reason I'm not wearing rain gear is, well, quite honestly, my metabolism is kicked up high. I feel the heat coming off me. And yeah, I just evaporated as fast as it, drops on me. So if it gets any heavier than a light sprinkle, then I'll dig out the rain gear. But I don't think it's going to get that way, looking at things. We are on the descent out of the Smokies. And it can't be soon enough. Pretty much after yesterday's hike, the majority of the hikers that we have camped with, that we have leapfrogged with, are all in the same mindset. Get to Standing Bear Farm ASAP. We're done with the Smokies. Part of that resentment is the fact that, well, the shelters, not so great. I mean, they're okay. A couple privies were closed. Campsites weren't plentiful in some. Just the general maintenance of them seemed to be lacking. And quite honestly, if you're going to upcharge AT through hikers double the rate from last year, take care of the privies, take care of the freaking shelters that you require us to stay in. Oh yeah, and those are the same shelters we get bumped out for when section hikers come in. So yeah, Park Services, I'm sorry, you deserve the hate. If you're going to bump up the fee, double the fee this year, at least have the decency to have our back a little bit and make sure the shelters and the privies and the bear cables are all in working condition for us. It's the least you can do. All right. I don't rant very much, but I had to because, hey, it's not all sunshine and rainbows out here on the AT. In fact, it's a constant toil. It's a fun toil. People are great, hikers are great, but sometimes the conditions we are forced into aren't so much. Speaking of that, it's getting a little rocky in here. I'm gonna cut off this rant. I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. I think we're a couple miles away from exiting the Smokies. All right, see ya. Nothing is better than walking through a forest that is vibrant because just enough rain has fallen where everything is just slightly wet and therefore full of color.